don't know how long my phone's gonna last. To be honest, I'm gonna push it until it dies. I'm gonna get a double grind, and I feel like the only way to. How the fuck did I jump? It's funny, I say how would you do it, and then you end up doing it completely by mistake or on purpose, because it's, I guess, what I'm trying to do, so it's not an accident at all. But it's not like, oh, it's 100% precisely, you know, you engineer that move. Like, fuck off. Some of them is hard, man. But, oh, they just feel so satisfying. It's watching it flip as well. It's feeling it. It's, oh, as I said, if you're a skater, fingerboard. And if you're a fingerboard, skate. But like, they literally are perfect for each other. They're like fucking Faith Evans sort of. Trust. Quite content with that art though, I'm not gonna lie. As I said, just starting out again on Vega, I really need to start doing some more to put up on the wall. Otherwise I need it's looking a bit bare bones up there, to be honest with you. I think it could really do with some art to like make it pop. Like I might have to do my logo and then add some like, oh, do you know what? That's a fucking awesome idea. If I get my logo and then I actually print it off and have it up on the wall, but then have some like drippy, well, it's already drippy, but then maybe actually add some colour to it, because I like it black and white, but oh, we don't know, we'll see. Oh. Wake up. Right, so thinking about putting some pictures up on the wall, to be honest. Some art, like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Let me print some off. Right, look, this is me trying to draw on paper again after fuck knows how long I'm not drawing on paper. It's so different because of the texture. Obviously, the iPad is so fucking smooth. I was realising that after using it for like, I don't know, 2-3 years and not drawing on paper once. So I wasn't mad at the candle, but not bad shit. It's awful, really, to be honest. It's been literally since I drew that, which somehow turned out better, even though I've been drawing this. I fucking, like, what? Does that make sense? Like, hand drawn for ages, drew in SpongeBob, certainly drawn. It got worse and I was like, that's it, I'm gonna stay sober so I can draw better. I draw for like 3 years more and then I come back to it off an iPad. Terrible. I don't get that. It should still be better. It's probably just because I was just overthinking quite a bit today, to be honest. Anyway, let's get print these off. Actually, I'm gonna save that for in a bit. Anyway, hello, welcome everyone. Sorry, 2 seconds. I need to start putting some of my pictures on the wall and some of my art on the wall. Probably logo up on the wall. So now I've got a skateboard, but oh damn it. I am shit today. Hello, welcome. I don't know how I got a double flip this thing. Double nose lunge, kick flip, tail. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. As you can see, it's definitely not clipped from my lives. It's a whole day of me. Someone said, why is it very like AI? And I was like, to be fair, I see it at the beginning. If you haven't watched me all day, sorry, if you watch me right at the beginning of the day, even worse. Shit, I can barely even ollie because my arthritis. Skating though, skateboarding is like 3 minute warm up. You know, a few ollies. Like I don't know, that's just muscle memory, I guess. So shit. Bear with. Put a little bench up there, but I tell you what, I'm not gonna lie. My favourite things have been foot plants. I know they like feel cheaty in a way, but then isn't. I mean, what? Who made the rules for skating? I'm sorry. Right? As a skater, I love being creative with the ball, if I can be. Oh wait. Can I do that? That'd be so fucking clean. I want to do that. I've got to get that now, bro. I've got to get that. That's like, what is that? So, switch nose blunt, and then a tail blunt. What is that? What the fuck? That throws me off now. Into a nose blunt. And if I do a kickflip, and then I. What would that be? There's a kickflip to blunt again, but that's not the same blunt. That tail, that throws me off because normally I need to have my head standing on the board. I know that doesn't make sense to some people. Because my mate who doesn't fingerboard at all, he didn't know what he was like, oh, so that's it. I showed him a trick. He was like, did you just do this trick? I'm like, how are you understanding this? Like, as a skater, I see a skateboard, I understand on a skateboard, 100%. Inward heels, half flips, ghetto birds, nightmare flips. I mean, quite literally, most tricks I see and know what that trick is. I know backside disasters, I know twists, I know hand plants, I know fucking everything. Feebles, smiths, willies. There are too many damn tricks, and I could watch somebody do a trick on a skateboard and know what it is. Like, I could definitely, what do you call it? Do the, commentary for the sport, for, you know, definitely 100%. But with fingerboarding, it throws me off so badly. I'm like, what did that person like? When I do even done a trick, I still can't figure out when I done a nose blunt the other day and I went like this. It felt like I done a laser, right? Because I swear I done a front side shove, but then I'm like, what? It throws me off because I'm like, okay, I'm on a nose blunt, but then I'm switched. I know this would be like your head, and then this would be like a nollie. So the basics I understand as a skater, and it seems dumb, but I'm gonna have to admit it. There's some tricks I see on fingerboard, and because when their fingers twist in the air, I'm like, I don't even know if they're like, I know Nigel Houston, I know he's, you know what I mean, I know what stances pro skaters are, like most of them, the majority. So to see, you know their stance, you know if it's switch, you know, and you can also kind of tell sometimes. You know what I mean? Yeah, my bad. See, the issue with my phone at the moment is fucking everything. I've fallen off like 4 times off my board. Bear with, I might be able to wedge. Oh, why is that such a fucking ass at the moment? Damn it. Not having the best of luck with things at the moment. Is that not going to work either? Of course not. Right, let's do that. Maybe that's a little bit better. I don't know if people can hear me better now because it's just because my phone's down on the side. Like, you know, I know as a skater as well, and like growing up watching everybody, I know people's stances, right? That's what throws me off with fingerboarding. I don't know fingerboarding stances, and then when they're like doing some weird shit in the air, and I can't figure out which way they were and which way they started. Even if I watch it back, I don't know if anyone else is the same with fingerboarding. So I'd sometimes do a trick, and I'm like, what? I don't know what's the. But then my mate, as I said, who doesn't fingerboard at all, and he just skates. He was like, and I sent him a video trick. He was like, is that one of those? Is that like an inward heel like this? And I'm like, how did you find? How can you tell? Like, I'm doing the trick, and I know it's a real trick, but I can't figure out what trick it is. Is it? Like, I know it looks like an inward heel. I can grasp that. I can grasp what half it looks like, and like a. Do you know what I mean? I can grasp that, but like when it's someone else doing it or it's switch, and then there's a whole hand flipping it, I'm like, wait, what's going on? You've lost me at the. You know, the flip was enough, and then once you started throwing your hand around, I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck what's going on. So like, is this a nollie flip? Switch flip. Oh. I make the boards, by the way, for people that don't know. Okay, appreciate it. Yeah, I actually make the boards. For people that don't know, I make skateboards, tops, jumpers, beanies. I always think it's like literally saying. I also make it I'm making wheels at the moment, right? And this is the logo that's essentially going on the wheels. Where are they gone? This is urethane. It's not just urethane mix, but it's an 85 blend with. Well, that was one of the wheels, but it was like way too yellow, so I don't know. Oh, there they are. So this is the 85 A hardness, but so obviously that'd be quite soft, right? But because of the compound that's been mixed with it, they are more street skatable. So they're good cruisers because they're nice and rubbery, so they absorb a lot of the impact, which is what you want. Because normally harder wheels are just like rigid as shit. Like you can hear how hard these are, but they also are not that grippy. But then these ones here, this one, really grippy. That's 85A without any of the compound in it that makes it so tough. So you get to keep 85A, which is perfect, as I said, for rough roads, cruising, but then also still have the ability to do reverts and power slides. Because it really is about, like, people think it's just hardness of the wheels to do with, which call it, it's grip, but it's not. It's also rigidity. So the softer it is, technically, the less brittle the wheel will ever be because it's not so hard. Like this one is 101A, the OJ's rock hard, like literally 101A. It's like the hardest you can get. You can't change the drummer once you've got it, but you can add stuff to it to make it, harder. Or you got to get it structurally correct, like on the point by like 0.05 grams. Because if you don't, you have to make a pace. So I tried. That's all I say to people. I tried to use powder. You can't use powders, the wrong blend, and you can't use liquid pigment as well, because both of them can cause the reaction to essentially not happen correctly. But if you blend it, it's weird. It's like, I see it as like a pH. You have high acid and then alkaloid, and then you mix the two together and it neutralizes it. So it's weird. And these are some of the videos I made. Well, actually, it messed up, but I made the same one as a fingerboard as well. Well, I made a few of those fingerboard, but yeah. Jumpers, tops, beanies. And then the last few days, I've really just almost unlocked fingerboarding on another level. And I never grew up fingerboarding, so I didn't know fingerboarding was a thing. And I think that's quite a common thing in the UK. There's lots of people I've said about fingerboarding, like, what's that? I'm like, tech decks and that. Oh yeah, I remember those. And people think this is what you do with them. I'm not even joking. Like, that's why I didn't realise you could be doing flip tricks and shit. And I only made them for myself to start off with, like, nearly 3 years ago now. Because I was like, I want to get one. I saw the price of them, and obviously I already skate, and I'm like, it's just too damn expensive to be buying dynamics and all these expensive components. Like, I'd have literally been spending monthly probably like £400. I don't buy monthly from it. That's why I skate Impact. But if I needed new bushings or bearings or anything like that, I don't know what you're trying to say, bro. But yeah, it's just, I got sick of, like, but then I realised how difficult it was. I ended up making 700 boards in now, and this is the difference in quality. So this is what they started off like, not even this good, right? Splitting and cracking to now looking like that with the wheel arches, nice and thin. And if I drop it, really crisp. If I drop this one, it's just really dull. It's the same wood and the same press that was used. It's just wood glue expands, and it takes full 24 hours to cure it. Like, if you watch so many videos, the company's like, oh, so we take it out after 12 hours. I'm like, what are you doing? You're losing your shape. But it's because they care about money, they don't care about the board. And as I said, I started making them because I wanted good quality. That's why these boards, well, I can't show the pop. I grabbed it then, my bad. Like, the pop on them is phenomenal, like, for real. And that's because of Canadian maple I use, literally. Okay, break then, because this is a weaker part. I got wet. You can see it's a bit warped here. I spilled my drink on it the other day. But even that was still quite structurally sound for a weak piece. Let me try and find a string a bit. I mean, it's the point where it's stainable. Like, I don't know, it's a terrible staining job, but you say you care about boards. Like, I definitely care about boards. Fingerboards, skateboards, any sort of board. Just not being bored. Get a board to keep you from being bored. Like, I always overshoot it. Oh, so it depends, bro. The board's also made out of Canadian maple, and the skateboards are made out of Canadian maple. The wheels are made out of. I'll show people part of it, but it's a 85 PT Flex urethane, fast curing, and then a particular type of filament powder, which I'm not going to keep disclosing to everybody, and that literally just guarantees the structural soundness of the wheel. Because that sounds rock, I mean, but they are super rubbery, remaining 85. Because if I left it, add the additive, like if I just gently, I don't know how to do it so it seems fair, because people can't see the pressure on it blind. Like, yeah, let's make everything fall off. Right, so loosely. Even if I push with this one, it's not doing the same. If I want to do this one, it's going to rock the whole table and knock everything off. So literally the same urethane, just different fillets, which is what I was looking into. It's a lot of companies struggle to do. That's why they either do dual drometer. There's mixed drometer, dual drometer, and split drometer. And I think this is either mixed or split. I think it's mixed, but it's essentially where you either add two types of drometer, or you can have one, then it's not split drometer, but it's just or the natural structural when it's setting, because normally you can wait, it doesn't change the drometer anyway, so it remains 85, which keeps that rebound, which is really good. The more rubber it is, the more essentially the bounce it can take, meaning it's not going to break, it's got a lot more pull give to it, while remaining a good street wheel, meaning it should actually theoretically last longer than your average Formula wheel. And there's also not just those two things in it and that metal, because it's also got my formula that I added, that I made for fingerboard wheels like a year ago before I even started buying urethane, because I couldn't find any. You can hear it screeches. Sometimes it screeches on this, but it screeches on this one. Do you know what I mean? So it's not the screechiest, but because it's been waxed up. Damn it. Ooh, that was fucking clean. Sorry, it does. As a skater, there's sometimes you do a trick and you're like, it hits the spot. It really does. But yeah, I make the packaging here too. This is what the packaging will be like. That's one of a kind board, by the way, and it's glow in the dark. Is it light enough to charge it up? Waxes, grit tapes, everything. It's not just the boards. Wheels. The wheels aren't available yet. I want to perfect them. Obviously, perfect both sets of wheels really, because I really want to be able to have trucks, wheels, and boards that like I've worked on. At least like the trucks, I probably won't be able to make here, but I might be able to work with somebody that I'm talking to at the moment. So being able to have trucks, like all of it skating, is just incredible. I'm so excited about this, honestly. Generally, to the point where I can't process it half the fucking time. I say things happen for a reason. So I wanted to be a pro skater, but obviously all the injuries I had stopped me from doing that. And now I'm starting to think that's why. Because, you know, I'd have been better off making the balls as an artist than actually skating. There's millions of skaters that are better than me. Even in my prime, like, do you know what I mean? I was good, but I start to think things happen for a reason. I'm gutted I didn't know about fingerboarding until I was like 25. No, not 25, 20. Oh shit, it's like 23 now, isn't it? I generally thought fingerboarding was this. So like anytime I wanted to get a good satisfactory like skate feeling, you play maybe not even close to, but you play sessions, skate, Skater XL, I've played a few times. Oh, who's still on this live? Care about the mods. Yeah, head over to this live, everybody. This one. Then